What if I told you that a single policy decision could shake the foundation of global entrepreneurship, disrupt AI innovation, and force businesses to rethink about everything? That's exactly what's happening with President Trump's latest proposed tariffs. These aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. They could redefine the way businesses operate worldwide. If you're an entrepreneur, an investor, or just someone interested in the future of AI and global markets, stay tuned because this will impact you more than you think. Let's break this down. Tariffs are essentially taxes on imported goods. Now, President Trump's plan to impose retaliatory tariffs means that any country implementing tariffs against the US will face heavy taxes in return. But here's the kicker. The industries that will feel the heat the most are AI and high-tech companies, businesses that rely on international supply chains to survive. For AI startups and major tech firms, these tariffs could spell disaster. Why? Because key components like semiconductors, sensors, and circuit boards are manufactured in places like China, Taiwan, and South Korea. If tariffs are slapped on these imports, businesses will have two choices: pay significantly more or find alternative suppliers, which is easier said than done. And it doesn't stop there. Companies that rely on international collaboration, whether it's AI research partnerships or cloud computing infrastructure, will face tighter restrictions, making it harder to innovate and compete globally. Okay, so let's talk about money. Increased tariffs mean higher costs. Higher costs mean reduced profit margins. And reduced margins? Well, that means businesses have to make tough decisions. For instance, NVIDIA, one of the biggest AI chip makers, has already seen its stock prices react negatively to tariff announcements. If that's any indication of what's to come, we're looking at a ripple effect across the industry. And don't think for a second that consumers won't feel this. The extra costs will get passed down, meaning your next laptop, your smartphone, or even AI subscription service could cost more. And for those of you running a business, like myself, this isn't just a supply chain issue. If the US becomes less competitive due to high costs, other countries will step in, offering alternatives that entrepreneurs might find more attractive. And that means US could lose its edge in AI innovations, not because of lack of talent, but because of restrictive economic policies. But here's where things get really interesting. With tariffs making international trade more expensive, some countries might decide to take matters into their own hands, investing in local production and innovation. Take China, for example. Despite previous US restrictions on AI technology, they have doubled down on their efforts, developing advanced AI models and semiconductors technology. And guess what? They're succeeding. Just look at DeepSeek, an AI firm that's found ways to work around US chip restrictions. Could this tariff war end up accelerating China's AI dominance? What do you think? Leave in the comment. Entrepreneurs should be paying close attention here. If one country becomes less viable for AI startups, another will step up to take its place. The question is, where should you focusing your efforts? Let's zoom out for a moment. Tariffs don't just affect individual businesses. They have massive impact on overall economy. And according to estimates, Trump's proposed tariffs could shrink US GDP by 0.64% and China's by 0.68%. That might not sound like much, but in a trillion-dollar economy, those numbers represent billions of dollars lost. For startups, that means reduced investments and fewer funding opportunities. Venture capitalists tend to get nervous when market conditions become uncertain. So if you're looking to secure funding, you will need to work twice as hard to prove your business is worth the risk. The bottom line? When governments play trade war chess, small businesses and startups often end up as the pawns. But before you start packing up your entrepreneurial dreams, let's talk about opportunities. Because believe it or not, every crisis breeds innovation. Some of the greatest technological advancements have come from restrictions. Think about how Tesla revolutionized battery production due to supply chain challenges, or how cloud computing evolved to reduce hardware reliance. This could be another one of those moments. Entrepreneurs can pivot, finding alternative suppliers, investing in automation, or even moving operations to more stable regions. Stand to gain a massive competitive edge. And let's not forget about companies developing AI models that requires less powerful chips, reducing dependency on restricted technologies. It's the businesses that adapt, that innovate under pressure, that ultimately come up on top. The question is, will yours be one of them? So what's the takeaway here? President Trump's tariffs are set to shake up global trade, with AI and high-tech industries right at the epicenter. If you're an entrepreneur, here's what you need to do. 1. Monitor global trade policies. Make sure that you're staying updated on tariff changes and how they affect your industry. 2. Diversify your supply chain. Explore suppliers outside tariff-affected regions. 3. Invest in innovation. Develop solutions that require fewer restricted components. 4. Explore alternative markets. If the US becomes too expensive, look for business opportunities in other tech-friendly nations. 5. Prepare for market uncertainty. Strengthen your financial strategy to withstand the economic shifts. The global market is evolving, and those who can adapt will thrive. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's keep the conversation going in comments. And how do you think these tariffs will affect the future of AI and entrepreneurship? I want to hear your thoughts. See you in the next video. Bye.